Inosuke, you can't just break windows like that!
Today we'll be going over the 2025 Blu-ray release of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Hashira Training Arc. This is a 3-disc Blu-ray set with 8 episodes. It should be noted that the 1st, 7th, and 8th episodes are each longer than a standard episode, so the runtime is about equivalent to 10 standard episodes. English and Japanese audio options are included as well as English subtitles, and there are no special features at all. This is a release from Crunchyroll and Aniplex, but more importantly, I would like to thank the individuals involved in this release. Disc credits are included, but I can tell that there are some people missing. Regardless, thank you to everyone involved. Let's take a look at the packaging. This is a standard Blu-ray case with an outer cardboard sleeve. The front features some art and the title towards the bottom. The spine features the title, the name of the arc, and a note saying that it contains episodes 1 through 8. At the bottom are the Crunchyroll and Aniplex logos. The back has the title, another note about the episodes, a cutout for the UPC barcode, a synopsis, some art of Tanjiro, and some technical information at the bottom. If you're collecting Demon Slayer releases, this is what they will look like when placed together on your shelf. They've been maintaining a uniform design except for the Mugen Train movie, which is white instead of black. Maybe the Infinity Castle movies will also be white when those eventually come out on Blu-ray. Taking off the cardboard sleeve, we can see that the front of the insert is the same as the front of the sleeve. The spine and the back are also the same as the sleeve. I'll show you the insert outside the case. And the back of the insert is a reversible cover. This alternate cover features the same art but no logo. It has an episode listing instead of the information featured on the default side of the insert. Inside the case, we will find 3 discs and no physical extras. Disc 1 has episodes 1 through 3, Disc 2 has episodes 4 through 6, and Disc 3 has episodes 7 and 8. This reminds me of back in the day when you would get 2 episodes on a single VHS tape. Remember those days? Oh wait, sorry. Nursing home staff, can you please turn up the volume so the residents can hear me? Thank you. Remember when we only got 2 episodes of anime on a single VHS tape? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have yelled. I'm feeling lightheaded. Where's my blood pressure medicine? Sorry about that. Moving along, the subtitles are white with a black outline, and if you're familiar with Aniplex subs, you know what to expect here. Throughout my watch, I noticed no typos or timing errors. The dub is produced by Bang Zoom Entertainment, who has been handling the Demon Slayer dub since the beginning. To my knowledge, there have been no changes in voice actors. The menu plays music from the show, with clips playing on screen. The current selection is highlighted in orange, and I had no issues navigating the menu. Now I want to point out something in the technical information on the backside of the case. There's a note saying, the content and features for this release have been licensed solely for sale and viewing in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Discs will not play back anywhere else. So there's a lot to unpack here. For those unaware, Blu-rays have region locking, meaning that they can only be used in players that match their region. The United States, Canada, and Mexico are all in Region A. And this is a Region A Blu-ray, so that makes sense. But there are other countries in Region A besides those 3. All of Central and South America and many Asian countries are also in Region A, so if it's a Region A disc, it should work in all those countries too. Not so fast. Blu-rays can also have country codes, which further region lock them to specific countries. In my experience, this isn't very common, but this Blu-ray has it. I usually use my computer's Blu-ray drive to capture footage for my videos. When I popped in this disc, I got this message, basically confirming what was stated on the packaging. Again, I use this drive for other Region A Blu-rays all the time, and I didn't change any settings. Maybe if I did mess with my settings, I could get this disc to play, but I can just use my PlayStation instead, so I'm not going to bother. So to sum it up, this release can only be played with US, Canadian, or Mexican Blu-ray players. A region-free player might be able to handle it, but I can't confirm this, so no promises. And yes, this has been the case for all the other Demon Slayer releases as well. I'm fairly certain that this is because of Aniplex's business practices. Aniplex of America typically prices their Blu-ray sets at very high prices, which matches how Blu-rays are often priced in Japan. This prevents Japanese consumers from importing cheaper American Blu-rays for lower prices than the Japanese release. But for Demon Slayer, Aniplex is teaming up with Crunchyroll to release less expensive Blu-ray sets. The two companies are both owned by Sony, so they play nice with each other. So this country code region lock is an extra measure taken to prevent Japanese consumers from importing the cheap American release. Speaking of Aniplex and expensive Blu-rays, there is a limited edition version of the Hashira training arc, which is the norm for Demon Slayer. Each Blu-ray set has been released as both a standard and limited edition, with the limited edition usually coming out first. The Hashira Training Arc Limited Edition Blu-ray came out in April of 2025, about 8 months before the standard edition. The limited edition includes everything in the standard edition, as well as soundtracks, booklets, a clean opening and ending, commercials, trailers, and world premiere screening highlights. This all comes in a fancy slipcase box and is priced at $111.98. As mentioned earlier, the standard release has no special features at all. Of course, it makes sense that the soundtracks and booklets wouldn't be included. Those are extras that make the limited edition special. But the limited edition also includes on-disc extras like the clean opening and ending, the trailers, and the world premiere highlights. So did the limited edition come with an extra disc? Nope, they simply took the special features off the discs when they made the standard version. This is truly mind-boggling. It would have been easier for them to leave the extras on the discs and just print the exact same discs for both versions. Instead, they chose to do things the hard way and print new discs that are different from the discs that they already had. Did they really think that the on-disc extras would entice people to spring for the limited edition? It's literally double the price of the standard edition. Now, for fans who bought the limited edition, more power to them, but I doubt they bought it for the on-disc extras. They bought it because they loved the show and they could afford it. And they also were the first ones to own it on Blu-ray. The soundtracks and booklets are cool, and they may have enticed some fans. But the idea that fans wouldn't have bought the limited edition if the standard edition also came with on-disc extras is ridiculous. There is no way that including on-disc extras on the standard release would have affected sales of the limited edition. I want those on-disc extras, but they're not enough to make me buy the limited edition. And I'm pretty confident that I care more about special features than the average consumer. The only thing this accomplished was making the standard release worse. But this is nothing new, they've done this for literally every Demon Slayer Blu-ray so far. So with all that said, I'm not very satisfied with this release. As far as just watching the show, it does the job, but it has nothing else to offer. The fact that we're missing out on special features simply due to corporate meddling is annoying, and knowing that they actually went out of their way to remove special features is just frustrating. But if you do want to purchase this release, the lowest price I found was $39.96 at Amazon and Walmart, and $39.99 at Target. If you want the limited edition, it's a Crunchyroll exclusive priced at $111.98. That's about $72 more than the lowest price of the standard edition. And with that, we've reached the end of this review. Will you be picking up Demon Slayer Hashira Training Arc? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe for more anime home media content.
It's time for a Taisho era secret.
In just under 2 weeks from now, this channel will be 1 year old. I'm also about to hit 300 subscribers. I want to thank all of you for your support over the past year. I've had a blast making videos this year, and I'll be making many more in 2026.